Hello everyone, my name's ShannonxoLouise and today I'm going to do 10 series that you should watch on Netflix. It'll be on English Netflix, so I'm not sure whether it'll be on other ones. So, originals because it's about these vampires that are over 1,000 years old, and they are like conflicted with like werewolves and witches, and that it's a 15. I'm up to about season 1 episode 20, and it's like a lead on to Vampire Diaries, and I think that'll be on my list as well. The caption says the Michelsons move to New Orleans and form an alliance with local witches in an effort to rule the city once again in this Vampire Diaries spin-off. And I think it's really good because it's got Rebecca, Klaus, Elijah, Cole's not in it, Finn's not in it. It's got Haley, and it's got other amazing. It's after season 6 of Vampire Diaries, you should start watching the originals because it kind of mixes, because the originals are in Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries is about this girl that meets 2 vampires, and then yeah, it's kind of like that, and they're in high school. And it's a 15, and I'm on season 6 waiting for season 7 because I've seen on season 6 because I'm addicted to this. And the caption says trapped in Amsterdam, I don't know what it says, bodies, feuding vampire brothers Stefan and Damon view for the affection of captivating teenager Elena. Elena is a girl that has an ordinary life and then kind of gets into this magical kind of life that she didn't really know before. I think you should start. It's a 12, yeah, and it's got 6 seasons. I've only seen about 3 seasons and I kind of got bored of it, but it's not really my type of thing, but I think you should watch it. And it's about these teenagers that like have to go through daily life and like have cheating and stuff like that, and like they are in New York and they're in the rich part of New York. And the caption says a group of high-privileged Manhattan private school kids seem to get away with everything except a big anonymous blogger is watching their every move. It's Gossip Girl is, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I know who it is because I looked up it online. But it's kind of like this person that sends them texts. It's kind of like Pretty Little White Liars, but it's not, because instead of it being on text, it is on text as well, but it's also on a website that everybody looks up, and it's a really good website that like everybody there has seen. And Jenna in this, she's from The Grinch, so she's like the little girl in The Grinch. I can't remember, Cindy Lou I think her name is. It's like the new one, it's the new one. It started 2013 and it's a 12. It's got 5 series. I haven't seen all 5, I think I've seen up to 4, but it says siblings Annie and Dixon deal with non-stop drama at this exclusive new high school where traumaless friendships and roller coasters romance rules. So it's kind of like people in it's Beverly Hills, and like they're all rich, and like it's drama. Yeah, it's basically drama. So yeah, I've seen nearly all of them. Oh, apparently I'm halfway through season 5, but I couldn't remember. I think hasn't seen it in ages. It's kind of, I can't remember when it was on. It's like on it's about witches, and like there's these 3 siblings that I think at the beginning they didn't know they were witches, and then they did this spell, and then they got turned into witches because their mum died. think it was their mum. No, their grandma. I think it was their grandma. Anyway, there's 8 seasons, and it's got the mum from Pretty Little Liars, Holly something, Montgomery, and I don't really know what the other ones are. There's also Shannon from the old Beverly Hills 90210. 90210. It says, after a trio of sisters discover an ancient text in their mansion attic, not really a mansion, it's quite small, revealing their process, latent supernatural powers, mischief and drama ensure. I think, what was it again? I think that Piper, which can freeze time, and then I can't remember it. It's been ages since I watched it. I can't remember which season I've gone up to. I've been up season 3, and I think it's really good. It started 2005, so it was on there for 2000. There's a person that's sending texts to the girls and kind of threatening them, but it's really good because you get to know their backstories, and a person goes missing, and then throughout it they're trying to find the person. And on season 6 they go for a time lapse, so it's like 5 years, and then that is kind of like the future of them. I'm not going to tell you who it is, even though I do know who it is, but yeah, it's really good. It's a 12, and they're on season 7 at the moment, and every Wednesday it comes up with a new episode, so that'll be 4 days time, a new one will come out. I'm on season 7 waiting for them because I'm literally addicted to this. It's got Lucy Hale, Ashley Benson, and I can't pronounce Spencer's name, but the characters are Spencer, Hannah, Allison, Emily and Aria, and there's also boys like Jason, Noah, Toby, Caleb, sorry if I'm Ezra, and then it says on here it's a 5-star, so that's good. Rudolous without their missing leader, 4 formerly tight high school friends band together with a blackmailer who's threatens to spill their dirt because they've all got secrets that they're hiding, and like they have to do stuff for A without so they don't say anything. So yeah, I think you should watch it, and if you already are, then, and if you don't know who A is, please comment saying who you think A is, because I'd like to know your ideas or things. I thought it was Ren. I always thought it was Ren, but yeah, and I thought it was Mona. And it was out 2012, and it's only had 2 seasons. It's got Scott, who's played by Tyler Posey, and then it's got Styles, who's played by Dylan O'Brien. I'm not sure, and then it's Crystal Reed, but I can't remember her name. Allison, it's Allison. And then in here is when Scott gets turned into a werewolf because he gets bitten by a werewolf, and then he has to watch the struggles of trying to keep his secret in high school, even though he gets mad when he plays lacrosse. So it says on here that an Annabelle White turns a high schooler into a werewolf, and he suddenly becomes a star athlete and chick magnet. But he also faces a new set of problems, which is probably keeping his secret, because you don't really want to know that there's a werewolf in your school. I've watched all 2 seasons, and I'm waiting for season 3 to come out on Netflix. But on Movie HD, you could watch all of them. So yeah, it's a website. I don't think you can download the app on phone, but I'm not sure. I know this is a bit babyish, but I love anything to do with wizards, witches, vampires, werewolves and mermaids. And I like this because it's got 2 people from the originals in it. One's a vampire, one's a werewolf, but now they're mermaids in here. And this was started in 2009, and I remember being really young and watching it on Nick. No, it was on Nick, yeah it was. And it was on something else, but I can't remember. It's like Pop or something. It's about these 3 people that jump into a moon pool when the moon is like a Mako, and I think it's Australian. It's an Australian series, but they jump into a pool, not a pool, the moon pool, and then they turn into mermaids the day after. And I think it's really good because they try to keep their secret, and sometimes they have to tell people, otherwise they feel like they're like lying to them almost about their life. And it says the girls, spelled G-A-L-S apparently, in this fantasy series cope with the burden of growing a giant fin and transforming into mermaids whenever they come in contact with water. It's a U because, you know, it's quite babyish, but I've seen all 3 series. But in season 3 there's new people that come, and it's like every season they have a new problem that they have to face. So yeah, I think you should watch it. The additional one to H2O just add water, because the title says Mako Mermaids at H2O Adventure. It's kind of like a re-one, and the 3 girls in there are already mermaids, and they change every season, like the mermaids, because people they leave and then they come back. But the 3 mermaids, they go onto land because a boy has turned into a merman because he jumped into the pool by accident, and then no, he fell into the pool. And then he turns into a merman, and like mermen apparently are really powerful, and they're kind of a risk to mermaids. But as it goes on, like they find out that he's actually quite good, and actually one of his friends is bad for a moment because he wants to rule people. And it says this H2O sequel follows Zach, a boy who accidentally turns into a merman and threatens the existence of 3 young mermaids who guard Mako Island, which is the same in H2O. And I've seen like all 4 seasons, and I think you should watch it. Even though it's a bit babyish, I think it's quite good. So I think you should watch it because there's the whole craze of Pokemon Go, and I think you should watch it because you have to know half of the Pokemons that you're catching. You can't just say, that's a bat. Like, I think you should like download it and then be excited of which one you're catching because you'll know them. And it says on here it's a G, and it's got 4 3/4 star, I think it is. And it was made it wasn't made 2015, but you know, it's probably been new seasons on here. And it says fresh adventures and dreams, draw Ash and Pikachu to, this is probably not the right one, Kalos, I think that says, where they make new friends, encounter Pokemon and uncover intriguing mysteries. I think it's it's kind of Japanese. I think they make really good TV series. But there's 48 episodes in a season. That's actually quite good. But yeah, if you want to be good at Pokemon Go, you should watch this. That's the end of my top 10, and I will see you tomorrow. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment of what you think I should do tomorrow. I think I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Do you know when Sam and Kian from O2L used to do like music videos and lip syncs and stuff like that? I think I may do that in my lounge. So yeah, make sure you're looking forward to that one, and turn my notifications on so you know that I'm going live, so you know that I'm making videos and stuff. But I do go live on you now. But I was going to go live today, but I don't really have much Wi-Fi, so yeah. But hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, hope you subscribe and leave a comment.